Good morning, my friends. It is Wednesday, April 8th, and today is meeting highlights and weigh-in Wednesday. So we'll get started right away with my weigh-in. I was up 1 pound this week, and honestly, I'm not surprised. Some hormonal issues this week, which I've talked about before. I never know what is going on with me. It's the age I'm at. You know, first I go 3 months with nothing, and now it's like 19 days. So, who knows? So, I'm not surprised with that, and honestly, I've been picky. It's been a rough week. Adam made some amazing homemade brownies the other night, and I had one, and it was 15 points. So, that put me way over. And just like picky. I don't know why. So I've kind of reeled that in the last 2 days. And I'm sure it's boredom, and I'm sure it's sadness and just availability. But I've stopped. I've refocused, and we're gonna cut this. My goal is to my goal was to maintain. Now I want to lose this pound because I'm uncomfortable. I'm up to 137, and that's uncomfortable for me, I feel. So I'd like to lose at least a pound this week, if not a little bit more. We'll see. Now, that being said, Sunday is Easter. And originally when I was doing, when I was losing and when I was maintaining, I was like, you know what? Easter, I'm going to kind of this is an Easter like no other. I'm just going to kind of have what I want to have and not worry too much about, not use light butter, use real butter, and, not use turkey kielbasa, use real kielbasa, and that kind of stuff, which I still am. I'm going to be a little bit more mindful on Easter. But it is what it is. I'm not upset about it. This is a weight loss journey, and journeys have its ups and journeys have its downs, especially when you are in maintenance. So it's a wake-up call, and sometimes that's not a bad thing. So time to refocus, reevaluate, take a deep breath, and move on. So that was my weigh-in, up a pound. And the weekly this week, let me just take one quick sip of tea. The weekly this week, perfect. They're talking to me. How to stay on track. Yeah. It says, chances are good that your life looks pretty different now than it did a month ago. Very, very different. Chances are also good that some of the healthy habits you've developed have slipped. All together now. That's okay. We're all only human, and we're going through a lot. When we lose that momentum, we also tend to stop measuring our progress to avoid feeling all the feelings. But studies show that monitoring how we're doing by tracking our food, our activity, and our weight, even when we don't love the results, is an important part of getting back or staying on track. So show yourself some kindness and put your health first. It's especially important right now. What to do? What does success look like for you this week? Once you've answered that question, begin to track your progress using these strategies. So they give 5 strategies on the card and a couple more online. And the first one is, and I agree with this halfway, build time into your schedule to track your meals either throughout the day or all at once at night. It'll make tracking second nature. I agree on tracking 100%, but I don't agree on waiting till the nighttime to track. I know that if I did that, I probably wouldn't track some things because I tend to forget what I eat, especially those BLTs. Yeah, you think you grabbed 1 or 2 tortilla chips? You probably grabbed 15. Yeah, that was me. And if I don't track them right away, I have selective memory. I've said that before. So for me, what I find best is I track in the morning. I pretty much know what I'm going to eat for breakfast, for lunch, and for dinner. And if I track those in the morning first thing, then I know, like, wow, I have 7 points left. So I can have this for a snack, or I can have that for a snack, or I can have 2 low point snacks, or I can have 1 high point snack. Something like that. If I track in the morning and know exactly what I have for the rest of the day, I do much, much better. It works for me. It may not work for you. If you are going to track all at once at night, face it, our phones are always within fingertip reach. Grab your phone and take a picture of every little thing that goes in your mouth. That way, at the end of the night, you're going to remember exactly what you ate, and you can look back at those pictures and track honestly. Because that's what it comes down to. You can track all you want, but unless you are honest, it doesn't matter. You can track that you ate 2 tortilla chips. If you ate 15, that's the difference between probably no points and 5 points. So be honest. Nobody else sees your tracker. No one else sees it. You don't have to broadcast it to anyone. You do not have to show it to anyone. You're the only one that sees it. There's no reason not to be honest with yourself. Does it hurt sometimes when you see what you put in your face? Absolutely. I look at it and go, what the heck was I thinking? But you know what? It's there. It's down. And it's a record. So be honest and track it. Track it all. And like I said, try tracking in the morning, and then you know exactly what you have to spend. It's like your checkbook. Keep a checkbook and you know exactly what you have to spend. The second one, which second and third kind of go together. If you have a scale at home, weigh yourself on your workshop day at the same time and same place each week. First thing in the morning before breakfast in the nude is the best. And I've been doing that. See, I go to a workshop at night. I'm not weighing myself at night when I'm home. I'm just not. So I've switched it to the morning. And honestly, I forgot to do it yesterday morning. Because I was teetering on, do I weigh, do I not weigh, do I weigh, do I not weigh, and then I forgot. Because I was going to take a pass this week with everything going on hormonally and knowing that I kind of ate way too much. And then I thought, why? Why do that? It's not honest. I know I'm up. My peeps aren't going to care if I'm up because they know it's real life and they know it happens. So I got on the scale this morning. So I kind of weighed a day later than I normally do, but it doesn't matter. And like I had sausage and peppers for dinner last night, so yeah, it was, and I ate a little bit more sausage than I should have, and it was salty. It is what it is. It is what it is. If I'm up again next week, I'm up again next week. I have the tools to do this. I just need to rein it in, and that's what I'm going to do this week. But sometimes it takes a little while to catch up. We'll see. So if you have a scale at home, weigh. Now, it may not match your WW scale exactly. My scale weighs heavier, but I'm just kind of keeping it where it is now. It is what it is. When I go back to WW, I'll just start using their weight again. I'm not going to sit there. I was playing with it for a while, like, okay, I know it's 1.4 heavier. I'm going to deduct this. I'm not doing that now. Whatever my scale says, my scale says. That's what I'm putting in. So, the third thing they say, and I don't really know if I agree with this. If you don't have a scale, estimate your weight and enter it into the WW app weekly. You'll be able to reflect on your week and you'll still earn your wellness wins for maintaining your habit of weighing. I don't know if I would estimate my weight because when I started this journey and I weighed 198 pounds, I never would have thought I weighed 198 pounds. I would have thought I weighed about 180, 182. So I'm not the best estimator, and I think I would probably estimate way too low. But what I think I would do, because I definitely want my wellness wins, and if I didn't have a scale, I think I would just put the same weight in every week just to get my wins. Unless you knew you ate your face off, unless you know that you have a gain, unless your pants are too tight, then I would estimate it. But that's definitely a personal decision and one that you have to make for yourself, depending on how you feel about yourself. Don't do something that is going to mentally rack you. You don't want to do that because we have enough stuff going on that is messing with our mental health right now. Don't let this be one of them. Don't. I'm not saying let it all fly out the window because I don't want to see you do that. You do not want your progress, whether it be 5 pounds you lost, 50 pounds you lost, or 150. Don't let that progress go. Don't let this derail you. Don't let what is going on in the world take over what you can control. You can't control anything going on out there, but you can control what's going on in here. You can control what's going on in your mouth. You can control what's going on in your head. You can control your mindset. And think about this. Once all this is over, it's hopefully it'll be bathing suit season. Keep that in mind. That's what I've been doing the last 2 days. Yeah. So whatever you need to do to keep your mental health and to keep you sane, absolutely do. But also keep in the back of your mind how you're going to feel when this is over if you just let yourself do whatever you want it to do. Like I said before, I'm not saying don't have a treat, don't have that sympathy brownie. I did. It was 15 points. I tracked it, I moved on, and gosh, it was delicious, and I want another one. But you know what? I'm not going to do it. It's not worth it to me. It's not, because I just felt ugh afterwards. I can make a lower point brownie, and I can make it taste pretty darn good. Off topic as usual. The next thing they say is keep a healthy habit journal on your nightstand and write down what went well or what didn't go well. It'll help you pinpoint where to make adjustments or to better stay on track with your goals. I'm not a big journaler. I'm really not. I used to be, and I'm just not anymore. But if you are, definitely just write down a couple things every day. A couple good things. What you did for your journey. What you did to make yourself feel good. Some things you're grateful for. But then also write down the things that you could improve upon, because face it, every day there's something that we can all improve upon. We're not perfect. The last one they have on the card is be sure to share milestones or roadblocks during your virtual workshop if you are attending them, or swap stories with other members, coaches, and guides in your studio group on Connect. I gotta be honest. I tried a Zoom meeting and I was not a fan. And it was my coach that was doing it. I loved seeing her. I did. I don't know. I really didn't get anything out of it. I might try another one. My coach has one tonight at 8 o'clock, but you know, it is Wednesday night, and Wednesday night at 8 o'clock is Survivor night for me. Yeah, nothing's interfering with that. She also, I think, has one tomorrow and some on Saturday. So I may try to catch another one and just see if I like it a little bit better. I think one of the reasons I didn't like it, there were 105 people. It was too many people, and you just couldn't. I was on my laptop and I couldn't get my sound to work. I was unmuted and everything, but I couldn't get my sound to work, and I couldn't talk, and that was frustrating because there were a couple points I wanted to make, because you know I love to talk. So I don't know. I may try it again. I may not. We'll see. If you love your Zoom meetings, by all means, attend them. Attend them every day if that's what's going to keep you on track. Like I said, I may try another one. And I'm not a big fan of Connect. I don't like the platform. It moves like way too quick. Like I want to go back and find something and I can't find it. I'm more of a Facebook girl. And I wish Connect was set up more like that. But that is what the weekly card had on it. And then there were a couple things on the email, just a little bit different. And I think this one's very important. I think it should have been on the card. Decide when you'll work activity into your week and try pre-tracking it. I don't pre-track it. Not only is it great for your physical and mental health, there's no need to decide if you'll be active or not. You've already tracked it. You build it into your schedule. You've earned the wins. You need to do it. You need to do it. I think having activity right now is so super important. We are prisoners in our own homes pretty much right now. There's so many things you can do in your home. You don't need the gym. I mean, yes, some of us love, I'm not a gym person, so maybe I don't get that. Like I'm used to working out at home, but you can work out at home. Put on YouTube, find a workout you like. Go outside. We're still allowed to go outside and take walks. Go outside and take a walk. Go for a run. Do something. But you need to get some activity in. It will make you feel better. It will make you feel accomplished. And it's going to help us on our journey. Plus, you need it for your health. We need to stay healthy right now. We need to have our bodies as healthy as we can possibly be right now to fight off anything we might come in contact with. Part of that is exercise. I have said it 100 times on my channel, and I will say it 100 more times. You don't necessarily have to exercise to lose weight, but you need to exercise for health. You do, especially women. Heart health, bone health, and joint health. And yes, it's wonderful to get, I get 10,000 steps a day, but how are you getting those steps? Are you getting those steps just walking around your house and doing things, or are you getting them by raising your heart rate too? That's what we have to do. You have to just raise your heart rate a little bit. That's where that good exercise and building that healthy heart muscle comes from. So try your hardest. And I know some of us can't do it because of physical limitations, and I get that, and this isn't aimed at you. Just try to just go outside and take a walk around the block. And I don't mean a stroll, I mean a walk. Pick up your pace a little bit. Get your heart rate up a little bit. If you can't go outside and you have stairs in your home, go up and down the stairs a few times. I was watching Davina over at Skinny Jeans for Lifetime this morning, and she had a workout Wednesday up, and her weather outside was horrible. She needed to do something, and that's what she did. She went up and down her steps and up and down her steps and up and down her steps. She raised up her heart rate. She, got in her exercise. She was getting in her steps and raising her heart rate. So just try, and let me tell you, it releases endorphins and you will feel better. But you know how I feel about exercise, and I will stop preaching on that subject. So, that's pretty much, what the weekly said. And, just remember that we can lose momentum very, very easily, because it is a lot more fun to just sit around and have big snacks and have comfort food and have that ice cream and have those chips and dip. It's a whole lot more fun. But just think ahead, and how are we going to feel when this is over and it's time to put our bathing suits on and put our shorts on and go back out in public? How are we going to feel about ourselves? Are we going to feel proud of the choices we made while we were here? Are we going to feel proud that we stayed on track? Are we going to feel disappointed in ourselves? I know for me, I'll feel disappointed in myself. I don't want to start over again. I don't want to start over again. And that's what I keep reminding myself. So I know this was a tough love video. I know it was, but I needed to hear it for me. That's why I needed to say it out loud to you guys, because I told you I had a rough couple days, and I needed to hear this. I needed to give myself some tough love. So if you're still with me, thank you for listening to the tough love. I'm not saying not to give yourself a little grace, but you give yourself an inch, not a yard. We can do this, guys. We can. We're bigger than this, and we're stronger than this. If you need anything, please reach out to me through a comment here. Reach out to me through Facebook Messenger, through my Facebook group. Reach out to me on email. My email is in all the description boxes below. Reach out. Let me know what you need. Let me know if there's any way I can help you. So that's it. Have a great Wednesday. I love you all. I want to see you succeed, and we all need to succeed. And please stay safe, stay healthy, stay in the house if you can, and stay smart if you can't stay in the house. Have a great day, and I will be back later tonight with a full day of eating probably. I have a lot of videos to film today to go up during the week, and I will see you all very soon.